Hey there folks, Uncle Troy here, just a little short video to show you a quarry fail. I've been working on the quarry system. I finally was able to build one with the new GregTech recipe, very expensive. And I discovered that the quarry moves pretty darn quick with about 14 MJs per tick, which can be produced by an electrical engine with, I think, 2 bronze and 2 copper or something circuit boards, or electronic tubes in the circuit board, intricate circuit board. So normally the electrical engine puts out, I think, 2 Minecraft joules per tick, MJs per tick. With the added board here, it puts out an additional 4, 4, 2, and 2, or a total of 14. 4, 4, 2, 2, and the original 2. Or maybe it's 12, I forget. Anyway, the point is that it produces enough energy to keep this thing moving at a pretty good clip. Okay, once again, I got to tell you, if you want your friends and family to just come visit you and call you all the time, start a Let's Play, because if no one has called you in a week, but you start recording a Let's Play, well, I swear everybody that you know will come knocking on the door, will start calling. Just amazing. And they'll even say things like, "Hey, I'm glad you're up. I know it's 10 o'clock at night, and I know you're usually asleep, but I saw the light on, so I thought I'd just, pull into the driveway and bang on your door until you came and answered." Anyway, as I was saying, I have figured out how to set up the quarry. I finally figured out how to build it with the GregTech recipe, which is very expensive, and I found that a fully modded electrical engine will supply about 12, 14 Minecraft joules per tick, which is just enough to keep it running solid with no pauses in between dig operations. To power that, we need about 50 energy units per tick, which 5 generators powered by charcoal will supply. Back in my base, feeding this ender chest, I have a charcoal generating machine, which I'll show some other time. And that I actually had to turn it off because it was overflowing, so I'm going to let this run down a bit. So it's just a matter of some gates here, an iron ore gate. Actually, it's an autarchic iron ore gate. And this one down here is set. It shows the inventory is empty. Send a red pipe signal out to this one, which turns on the energy pulsar and sucks things from the chest down into the generators. The power comes through this glass fiber cable into the electrical engine. It says 0, but you can see it's building up pretty fast, and it's staying at its optimum temperature. And here's a portal that'll take me back over to the entrance into the Twilight Forest. Over there, where it says Death Point, there's a Hydra over there, just so you know. And this over here is a experiment to see if the redwood trees will grow in the Twilight Forest, and apparently they will. Alright, so you may wonder about all this lava and this cobblestone monstrosity. Well, here's the deal. In order to catch the edge of this hollow hill over here, which I cleared out and is now lives on in the shape of a giant water spout, I had to set the quarry up about this high to catch the, like I said, the edge of the hollow hill. And there were some trees here. In fact, right here was a great tree similar to this here, maybe a canopy tree, I forget what this one here is called. But anyway, it's about that size. And the quarry kind of dug out the middle of it and then started trying to dig down. And it was taking a while to clear out the tree before it got down to the good stuff. So I thought, well, I don't want this to spend all this time trying to clear out this tree. I went and grabbed a flint and steel and used the whole flint and steel trying to burn down this tree, and of course all the stuff up above, and it just never really caught fire good. So I thought, well, no problem, I'll go grab a bucket of lava and I'll pour it over the top of it. It'll catch fire and it'll go away. And I did that, and I dropped a bucket of lava, picked it right back up, and a few little bits of lava went flying over the edge, but then immediately disappeared. So I thought, oh, that's right. You have to let lava sit for a little while. So I poured lava, went off, did something else, poured lava, went off, did something else. and got the great tree burning real good. And then I thought, okay, fine, now let's wait for the lava to go away, and we'll be fine. But the lava didn't go away. It takes forever to go away. I'd forgotten how long it takes for it to go away. So then I thought, okay, fine, I will take a bucket of water and I'll pour on the top of the lava and turn the lava into cobble, and then the quarry can just mine the cobble out. But I didn't realize that only the outside turns to cobble, the inside doesn't. So basically we've got like a chocolate covered cherry here. We got the cobble outside, the lava on the inside. So I'm waiting to see what we can do here with the quarry. Now unfortunately, as the quarry takes more of this out, the lava changes its path that it flows, and more of the area is being covered with lava. And anywhere the water encounters the lava, it makes a natural cobblestone generator. So the quarry will just end up going back and forth, digging up the same 6 pieces of cobble over and over again. So basically I went from, it's going to take just 5-10 minutes to clear out the great tree before it gets down here, to me basically taking a couple of days here trying to get this done. So that's a big quarry fail. But as you can see from over here, where I've dug down all the way to bedrock, and I've lost my respiration helmet, so I can't show you all the way to the bottom. But that's a big, like 60 by 60. That was a hollow hill, and it's completely cleared it out. And I got all sorts of resources, so I figured I'd do the same thing over here. Finish out the hollow hill. Go on. Just took a couple hours once we were going full speed. But no, I did something wrong here. So, yeah, I think it's starting to dig down. But we still haven't gotten down to ground level on most of this, and afraid as it digs down, more and more of this is going to turn into cobble generators. And basically, if I had any sense, I would turn this off and I would move over to the other side, and I would I'd go from there. And then some of this, it's taken, I don't know how long, 2 days now of playing off and on. Oops, missed the thing. There we go. 2 days off and on for this one to come down this far. And these trees over here, or these lava over here, was just these shorter trees. And you can see they haven't gone away yet. So don't use lava to try to burn down trees, I think is the point we're trying to make here. But you can use ender chests and charcoal generators and little piping to fire an electrical engine, which produces enough power for the quarry. The quarry just should have some sort of interface, shouldn't it? You'd expect to be able to click on the quarry and see some kind of interface. Alright, this ender chest, by the way, you see is green, white, green, whereas this one over here is black, green, black. The black, green, black is the charcoal. This feeds a automatic sorting system back at the base. I guess we could show you that. Let's get back here. Doop-de-doo. Up the tower. I keep meaning to move my portal that leads back to my base from the factory over to the tower, since I'm going back and forth so often. Alright, here's the base, the big ugly hole in the ground. And let's sleep for a second, be right back. Alright, over here we've got the ender chest that meets up to that other one next to the quarry. A couple of odd-hearted gates, energy pulse when something's in here and sucks it out, into a whole bunch of diamond pipes, say filters. And you may say, well, Troy, that's a big waste of diamonds. Well, this conglomeration here makes me diamonds. anytime I find coal. So no problem there. But basically all the basics, whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'll hold on to that dirt. Anyway, all the basics get sorted out early. If they're full, they get sent up into this pipe, which leads over to the recycler. If we're full of coal, the coal gets sent over here into the automatic coal to diamond. And then everything else that you might find, again, if you're full, odds are the next pipe will take it over to the recycler. All sorts of magic stuff here. And then down in the end is everything else that didn't come through, including some extra wood, which I don't have a sorting system for. Over here is the automatic charcoal thingy, which I think I've done before, shown before. It feeds up to the from the tree farm up above into the induction furnace, which is very slow when it starts, but once it does about a half a stack, it gets up fast enough, and it actually goes too fast for this gate to keep up with. But when I've got some extra wood, I just throw it in there. You can see even just a few % heat is already going faster. That gets sucked over here and back into the generators, which supply enough power for the induction furnace, and then the rest gets put into this ender chest. Alright. Little system chug there. So the stuff gets brought, that's getting recycled, gets sent over to here into this chest, which a couple of gates pump it out into these two recyclers through these two hoppers. It's set to where if only if the hopper's empty does it send the red pipe signal, which turns on these gates. So that way these these recyclers keep topped off. They're powered by a bat box here. These recyclers keep topped off, and I even have a igneous extruder up here, so when there's nothing coming in to recycle, it will still feed cobble into this recycler. Recycled items, or scrap items, blah. The recycler creates scrap. Scrap goes into this chest. When we get 9 scrap, it creates a scrap box. This pump, or this gate here, pumps it into this dispenser, which has some gates, which basically say, we've got items in inventory, and you don't have a signal, put a signal. So basically every time yeah, we're about ready for one here. Basically every time something goes in there, it fires off a pulse. Come on. There it is. And shoots it into that obsidian pipe, which picks it up. And you see that there? It's a little blue something or another. And that goes over into this diamond chest, unless it's some common item like a wooden pickaxe, gravel, dirt, rotten flesh, etc. It goes up here. Let's see, we've got another place to put sticks. So we've picked up netherrack, soul stand, just all sorts of powders, miscellaneous items, food items. I haven't really had a farm in a while. I just eat what's in here. Machine parts, I don't know how that works. Don't have a use for single-use batteries. Once in a while, we end up with a filled can that looks bad. I've tried to sort those out, but if I put those in the filter, it also filters out the non-spoiled cans. So I just manually take them and put them in the recycle bin here every so often. If you're going through hollow hills, you end up with a lot of sticks. So I made its own little barreled here. And I need about twice as many barrels, I think, because I've still got quite a few things that are ending up in the general chest here, including overflows on aluminum. And it's hard to sort these quartz crystals because even though they show the same numbers, apparently they don't all stack with each other for some reason. And you can see the quarry picks up some things from chests in the, I think that's about the 4th uncrafting table I've got. And that was thunder. Alrighty, well, anyway, so the quarry, yeah, we're still picking up a few odd bits. That's marble, yeah. So the quarry's pretty much a fail because I've used, I don't know, twice as much charcoal as I should to finish it, and I've not even got really down to ground level. But I'm just too stubborn to move it and, you know, mine somewhere that it would work. Alright, back into the Twilight Forest. Every time I arrive, it says I've first arrived. Portal guns are great, by the way. Alright, here we are. We're still mining. So you can see we're actually getting down below the surface now, but anywhere lava is, the quarry doesn't go through it. That is one way that my turtles do better than the quarry, is that the turtles aren't bothered by lava as much. Okay, well, anyway, I guess I'm going to have to leave this running overnight. Which will suck because I can't. I'm going to have to figure out a way to choke down the charcoal generator or something so that it doesn't produce too much charcoal and overflow. And doesn't produce too little because, probably have to use some gates or something. Red pipe wire or something to automatically have the charcoal generator thing only run when it needs charcoal. But anyway, this is my quarry fail. I had a success over here. This is a win. Lots of good stuff. Worked fine. No problem. This, however, is a fail. Alright, Uncle Troy signing out. Please have a... If I get up here on top here, get on top of this. Move. Get. This is Uncle Troy signing out. Please have a good night.